The Taylormade golf ball you had no idea about. Let's do it.
And let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel, or to the channel if you're new to the channel. Chris, if they're new to the channel, is that big enough coffee?
Hydrate.
Hydrate. People said that you nursed your coffee in the last video, so you really nursed that one, aren't you? Chris, Taylormade golf balls. It's not a TP5 picks, which that cup would suggest.
No.
I've been back to Sports Direct.
Your favourite place.
Favourite place. Talk us through it. I'm going to show people the kind of USC as well, apparently. But before we show them the balls, I'm going to show them the process of buying them and what they had. To be honest, look at these football boots here. Nearly bought them as well.
I don't know why. Right.
Soft Select. Have you seen them? Heard of them?
Never heard of them.
I hadn't either, to be fair. So £17 for the dozen, which isn't cheap but isn't expensive. It's a three-piece golf ball. We'll talk more about it as we play. And the second half of this video is on Chris Dennis Golf, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Right. Pick a sleeve. Can I have the first sleeve? Because the number 0 to 3, which is quite cool.
You can have zeros.
Thanks ever so much. Plenty, so we don't have to worry about losing them.
I'll have threes.
There we go. Chris, have you got swagger?
Bear swagger. Absolute bear swagger. Right, Taylormade 3, Soft Select.
You leading us off?
I'll be the ball. Need a golf.
You need a golf.
Forgot to put my glove on. It's too early. Coffee's not kicked in.
It is early, isn't it? Very early. I don't know why we do this to ourselves. It's the best drive I've ever seen you hit.
Middle strike.
Oh, right, Taylormade 0.
Certainly does.
Good to start with. So Chris, this is a bit of a continuation of the ball series we've got going, isn't it?
Yep.
Just generally get our hands on some...
It's the first main branded one we've done.
Did we do the Titleist left dash? That's a name brand, I suppose. But it's not a Schnell, is it?
No Schnell.
Wonder Schnell. Doesn't get old, that, does it?
Or OG.
Yeah, we did the OG ball. So guys, if you want to check those out, make sure you...
Saying that, we did Titleist last week. I don't know what I'm on about.
Yeah,
it's too early.
It is a bit early.
Early.
Have I mentioned it's early?
I don't think so. It's a lovely morning though.
It is a wonderful morning. Could be worse. Right, Chris, two pretty similar drives. I think mine took a better bounce than yours, in all honesty.
Yeah,
That's all looking... How's the coffee? All right?
Coffee's good. I'm warming up.
He's had that in the car and everything, so you've...
had it for over an hour.
You've been nursing it, haven't you? Right, well, we got about 190 downwind.
Yes, I'm going to try 7.
7? 5. I'd ask you your thoughts on the ball, but I probably think it's too early for that.
Especially where I hit it on the face of the drive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's come out hot. Kick left. Yeah, not bad. You forgot? Did you forget your clubs, or just couldn't be bothered to get them?
Half and half, really. Wanted to try these bad boys.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was slightly disappointed. I actually went into Sports Direct to get these. I was slightly disappointed what they had. Thought they'd have more. But loads of Strixon balls, funnily enough. Well, I've got 6 iron. Terrible strike. Going for the 16. Oh, this is going to be close. That was nearly a 2 on the opening hole. Let's talk you through these soft select balls. So like I said in the title of this video, and like we said in the introduction, I've never heard of these, and I'd never heard of them right up until I walked into Sports Direct and expected to buy something just to show you guys that you can buy for cheap and play good golf with, because people generally really enjoy that. We did a video last week on the worst rated ball in Sports Direct or on Sports Direct's website. I'll link that somewhere like here now. Again, does it really matter how much you spend on your golf equipment? I sometimes wonder if it makes a big difference at all, but the Soft Select ball, it's a distance field control ball, which, I mean, all golf balls generally tend to be, don't they? It's a 3-piece ball. It's got an ionomer cover, so it's not a urethane cover. It's not the kind of creme de la cover. What about the mantle? It has a speed mantle for iron distance and control. It's worked on that one, although it was a terrible strike. And it has a reactor for maximum distance and soft feel. I'll show you that there. I mean, either way, quite happy with that. Chris is still sipping the coffee. So Chris, we all know that the TP5 is Taylormade's premium ball. Correct. We all know they've got the Tour Response, the Soft Response, the couple of kind of lower tiered balls. Yep. But I've never heard of that. Have you?
No.
What do you think? Because even on the Taylormade website, which I find incredible, there's nothing about them.
Which is a strange one, to say they're not going to advertise them but still sell them. So.
And make them, yeah, and put the money into obviously
manufacturing and obviously developing. I mean, they felt alright in the hand, obviously they felt like a premium ball.
Yeah, I must say the dimple pattern, which I'll show now, does look that of a premium ball, but it's obviously the ionomer cover, not elastomer, so it's slightly different material.
But I've decided to miss the green so we can see how it reacts.
Okay. Wonderful effort.
Dubious bounce.
I mean, that approach shot came in from this angle, so I'm quite unsure as to how it didn't go in, but...
Good shot.
Oh!
I'll give you that. But it wasn't, it was a bad shot that got lucky, really.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Is that circle, or...?
Well, go on then.
I'll finish off, because I know what you like. And you always want to birdie the first properly, don't you? So...
you know what happens after then.
Yeah, downhill. 3, Taylormade 0, Soft Select. Strange name as well, actually, but again, I quite like the number 0 as well. I don't know why, it's just a bit of a difference. Oh, robbed. Well, decent start for a change. I think last time it was a bogey start, wasn't it?
I think so.
So, interestingly as well, another rather interesting point, because it's interesting.
Yeah.
When you go on the Sports Direct website to buy these, because I thought I'd read up on them after I bought them, it says RBZ ball.
Right.
So that makes me wonder if that's kind of the same price point as the RBZ ball, which was a similar thing to this. You didn't see it in pro shops, you didn't see it in really golf shops.
No.
You saw them in sports shops, didn't you? Like your kind of all-round sports shops. So I wonder if it's just pretty much that ball with a new kind of...
A new spin on it.
Yeah, just a new spin. I was going to say a new name, but...
Ooh, spin though.
Spin. What do you do with that coffee? Just like breathe it?
Just enjoy it, take it all in. Gold blend, if you want a
Gold
sponsor.
blend. Sponsorship. Nescafe.
Bit of Nescafe.
Tell you what, you're absolutely nailing it off the tee. Toe again. Fan of the Cobra?
Yeah, the Cobra toe.
Sounds good off the club though, doesn't it, as well, the ball?
Yeah, sounds like a premium ball. 17 British pounds. Right, a little bit left. Justin.
Who's Justin?
Don't know.
17 quid a dozen. I mean, I don't want to lose it, but I wouldn't be heartbroken.
No,
if it was
foldable ball.
If it was a Pro V, you'd be
crying inside.
So I know this isn't what you've tuned in for, but me and Chris are just enjoying this mug, aren't we? I mean, it's ergonomically designed. It's got thermo, elastomer, I don't know.
Fixing James's posh BMW cup holder.
It does. I mean, that's a huge design. That is a huge design plus. That where you get more coffee and you get about 5 coffees in there.
It's slimlined like us.
It's not even warm today. We've just got coats on because we don't want to
Get the verandas out. The derbies.
The derby. So distance wise off the tee, Chris, I'm going to put it out there. I think we'd normally be a tiny bit further up, and I think we would have been on the first as well.
Yeah, I think so, but I've also nearly missed it twice, but I mean, I'm just happy not to be in the Bermuda.
Yeah, I am. Might have done you again though.
But it sounds good, I'll give you that. That was a very valid point.
Yeah. For a 3-piece ball, not a 5-piece ball like the TP5.
Exactly.
Oh, I've done you. I'm in the Gagunga, but I've done you. Coffee down. Chin up. 9 iron.
9 iron. Little clipper.
Lovely flag just to draw it into that as well, if you can manage it.
Yeah, close.
It's coming. Yeah, good shot. Right, and my soft select is, it's not actually lying too badly, but I do miss the Pix logos, I must admit. I know that's nothing to do with the actual ball, but think to the name, soft select.
Strange one, really.
It is, isn't it? It's almost like a chocolate box.
Yeah.
Right. I'm actually going to get a yardage because try and continue the birdie run. 124, playing 132. Out of this lie, I think pitching wedge is the club of choice. Could be a good one, hopefully. Oh, do you ever find that you've just got gloves everywhere? Oh, be on it. Be on it. Oh, it's short. Ah. Honestly thought that was better than what it was. That's actually Mr. Green, which is not ideal. Soft select. Now I'm just trying to think to myself how that did come short, because it was in the rough. It should have technically been a flyer. Struck it okay. The yardage was, quite complimentary for a pitching wedge, to be honest, but we are into the wind a tiny bit. It's making me think maybe it doesn't perform as well as a TP5X into a bit of wind. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a layer coming off up there. Good shot that. Yeah. I'm just in this runoff area here. Let's see what it's like with the old... I'm not going to go lob wedge. Actually I am. Lob wedge, Chris.
Never learn.
That's a great shot. If I do say so myself with lob wedge. Some say never learn, some say persevere. You making me put that, or?
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Thanks. Yeah, some say never learn, some say perseverance.
Swings and roundabouts.
I mean, landing zone was perfect, so surely it was the right club, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. On this occasion.
How do you find the hieroglyphics on it, the alignment aid?
Pretty good. I mean, compared to last week's where it was a little bit
cheaper.
Yeah. Obviously, as we saw with the Taylormades, it was a bit bolder writing.
Yeah, this looks more of a premium text, doesn't it?
Unbelievable. Taylormade.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another one in Jaws. Early morning putting, catching you out.
Bit of do.
Bit of do. Dubious do.
Bit of agadoo.
Right, hole halved in pars. What we're going to do now, instead of playing the third hole, the par 5, we're going to play my favourite hole, which I very rarely get on camera for you, the 8th hole, the par 3. Then holes 9, 10, 11 will be over on Chris Dennis Golf, so go and check that out. Give him a sub as well if you fancy it, because
get me to 9,000.
9,000. Working quite hard on it, aren't you, to be fair, mate? So,
trying.
Have you done the giveaway yet? Will that be?
Giveaway is announced tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So one last chance.
One
the video
last
is on
chance
tomorrow.
for an Odyssey putter. Not dissimilar to what you're using there.
Pretty much exactly the same. Odyssey number 10 stroke lab.
But not that one, because that's mine.
Stroke lab.
Also, funnily enough, we should have a Cobra driver in the bag today. If you haven't entered the driver giveaway, the Cobra Speed Zone camo, on my channel, I'm drawing that on Sunday. So I'll link that video here now. I'll also put that video in the description. if you want to be with a chance of winning a Cobra Speed Zone camo. That's all for the on-course charity as well, which is a fantastic foundation if you want to read up on it. Right, any more thoughts on the coffee cup, ball?
Oh, the ball. No, I'm happy so far.
Yeah?
It's up there.
The big thing for me is, like you said, it does look, if that focuses, like a premium ball. The dimple pattern looks premium.
Yeah.
The text looks premium. I like it. To say we've never heard of it.
And compared to last week's ball, I've not seen any that have launched too high and gone too far.
Yeah, which you would actually expect with an Ionoma cover as opposed to an elastoma cover, wouldn't you?
You would.
Clever that, isn't it?
It's lucky you're here.
Tell you what, they've paced them out, Chris, haven't they?
Oh, no messing about here.
Right, oh, my favourite hole location as well on my favourite hole. What a hole this is.
Oh, you might have a chance of winning a hole.
I want hole.
Well, no, another hole.
I'm going to see if I can control an 8, you know, like really flight it down a bit.
Oh.
But listen to that as well, it's set. I can't believe it's actually not an elastoma cover the way it feels.
And sound.
It's soft.
Stop trying to distract me.
Sorry. Oh, it's all over it. Oh.
Oh, Taylormade irons, Taylormade ball, coffee cup. Just call me Mr. Taylormade.
Like a corporate shrew. Well, I'll tell you what I've just seen actually. There's actually a... Oh, look at this. There's like a parting, you know, it's obviously being made. You don't see this very often.
Middle parting.
There, look.
Dolly Parton.
See that?
Yeah.
But that really, if you can see that, you can see it quite well on there as well, right where my finger runs there. Surely that should be where you put, Chris, so it should be on that line there, should it?
Correct.
But anyway.
Bit of a dolly.
Dolly Parton.
Oh,
9 till 5. You know.
not for us.
You know.
Strike, shape, shots. Oh.
Tell you what, you'd think we knew what we were doing here, wouldn't you? Pros. That's actually 2 very, very good golf shots, and yet again in the ball series, we need to think of a name for this ball series as well. Do we just call it balls? Do you reckon, Chris, what do we call this series that's starting to kick off now with our balls?
Ball testing.
Useful as ever.
Testing of balls.
But yet again, we're testing different golf balls than what we would usually play with, and actually playing quite well. I don't know if it's because the expectancy isn't there, or I just kind of hit it and see what happens. Generally that's what I do anyway, but generally we have scored quite well in this series, and I don't know what to put that down to really. What would you put it down to? Because you generally played well in these as well.
No expectations really on the ball. You're not trying to do anything, you're just trying to hit it straight.
Yeah.
Whereas normally, hitting home.
I mean, these are 2 pretty good shots, aren't they? For 7:30 in the morning. Coffee gone now?
Coffee's gone.
3.
Again.
I dare say this goes in and that's the match.
I doubt it.
You know, now I've found that parting, it's put me off a little bit. Every time I hold it.
Me too.
Really?
Me too. I'm going to use it here if I can find it.
What, the parting, not the alignment?
The parting. The dolly. Mine ain't got a dolly. Oh, it has.
Downhill, quick. Green's being rolled. Soft select.
Oh! You talked yourself and said it was quick.
I did tell myself like that, didn't I?
Dolly Parton.
I'm sure I've lost my turn there, but... Right, Chris, just to take it back to level. On your own channel. Your own backyard.
Can't believe you ain't given it me, to be honest, after your putt.
Well, yeah, there was that.
Regulation stuff, here you go, bud. There you go.
Oh, you give me that?
Give you that for a
Right,
fee.
level. So that draws the match level. So if you do want to see the riveting finale, of which we don't know what happens yet, because obviously we've not filmed it yet or played it yet, make sure you go and check out the second part on Chris's channel, Chris Tennis Golf. The link will be coming up in a circle in a second's time to Chris's channel. We don't put them, people don't know where to find you, Chris, a lot of the time.
No, I'm elusive.
Elusive, not with that top on, you're not under there.
Oh, that's coming out soon.
But one thing I would say is, because I use a Taylormade ball anyway, I use the TP5 X, and you know, looking down at it, if I would have put loads of Baro all over it and not known what it is, I'm not sure I would tell a huge difference. It feels great. The performance is maybe a little bit shorter off the tee from what I've felt or seen.
Yeah, slightly.
But that obviously depends on how you hit it as well. Remember, it's early in the morning as well, so we've got to factor that in.
Yeah.
Apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Check out part 2 over on Mr. Dennis's channel. I'll see you tomorrow. It's ergonomically designed. It's got thermo elastomer, I don't know.
Fits in James's posh BMW cup holder.
It does fit. I mean, that's a huge design. That is a huge design plus, that, where you get more coffee and you get about 5 coffees in there.
It's slimlined like us.
It's not even warm today. We've got coats on because we don't want to
get the veranda.